Greetings, world and people, and welcome to my depressing channel, where I am here going to bring you guys reactions and reviews of our story media, whether it is in the form of anime, games, movies, or manga. Do you like that new opening sequence? It took me 3 hours to make that, approximately 40 minutes for drawing the arts, for approximately 40 minutes for cutting and polish the images, approximately 1 hour for animation, and finally, approximately 40 minutes for music effects and finishing. All that works for a 10 seconds of simple bobbing animation with superficial cardboard drawings. Good job for a first try, I guess. By the way, people, I actually recorded the previous video at Monday. I didn't expect it will took me 2 days to complete and publish it. Subtitling it was not a fun work. I spent 1 hour to subtitle a 5 minutes of content, which make it over 3 hours of work. And it is despite being a basic subtitle too. I'm not sure I'm looking forward to subtitle any of my videos moving forward, as I'm trying to focus on rapid productivity, posting out contents daily if I can, since I'm fighting against a ticking time bomb here. But I don't think I have a choice here. My content is dry enough as it is. I need all kind of ways to make it entertaining. Subtitle helps making things more engaging, and specifically for me, I often don't speak well and clear. Also, from subtitling the previous video, I realized that I often cut my words mid-sentences, didn't finish what I was trying to say, making it even harder for people to get what I am saying. Well, で、改めてはじめましてな。俺の名は、今はどうでもいいね。今の自分には落ち込んでいるやつで呼ぶがいい。見ての通り、俺は日本語ができる。そこそこにね。それも聞くと喋るだけだ。読むと書くには、まだまだあんまりだよ。漢字は100以下に覚えているし、ひらがなとカタカナには、覚えているけど、普通に早い使うのはまだできない。at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, I can somewhat understand anime's conversations, even without the English subtitle, meaning mistranslations doesn't affect me as much as how other people might. I can also pick up some of their speech quirks, like how Nanachi is often saying "ma" at the end of his speech. Okay, so Made in Abyss Movie 3, Dawn of Something Something. Finding out how to watch this movie is not easy. For some reason, Made in Abyss is restricted on many platforms. I wonder why. Is it because it is a fun kids show? Some platform can also be seen stop providing it right after episode 10. The legendary episode 10. As the good old Nico B once said, why is it always episode 10? Well, I guess that's also the price for taking this long to finally react to an old anime. Wait, this is old? Man, I feel really old all of a sudden. Anyway, this is one of the rarest moments that I have not been spoiled on what is this going to be like, other than it has something to do with Bond Root. But I'm sure everyone can easily conclude that from watching the previous end scene. I don't know if I'm looking forward to watch this or not. All I know is I'm ready. By the way, ever since the explanations about the Abyss's curse of the fourth layer, where you bleed out of from all of your orifices, I've always wondered how does the Black Whistler handle that? Because I don't think that is a matter of endurance. Yeah, blood keep coming out of my orifices. I would just gonna endure it and keep going. Like heck, you can do that. You would be having an anemia and passing out, and got eaten by a crimson splitjaw or a Madoka jack or whatever predators lurking around there. Hmm. Though maybe you can just find a safe spot and consume something to prevent the drastic blood loss. I can accept the explanations of white whistlers that most of them are covering and embedding their body with some kind of rare relics, essentially making them demi-human or mostly inhuman. Inhuman probably also fit them as well, especially for those who ventured the sixth layer and returned, losing their humanity. I think is fitting for them as well. Although Liza's appearance seems mostly human, I wonder if we are also going to see Wakunan the Chosen or Srajo the Mysterious, since Ozen did mention that they were supposedly on the fifth layer, like Bondrute, though there's a possibility that they've gone further down when we got there. Hmm, since I'm sure that we will be confronting Bondrute, are we going to fight him though? I don't think fighting against any white whistlers is a good idea, since they're definitely full of unknown strong relics, and especially not one that highly researched things. So, are we ready for feeling thrilled and out by another fun adventure of little kids? Let's get started. Oh, Nanachi. Having Nanachi on the team is definitely a big addition to us. I mean, look at them maneuver skills. Nanachi experience and knowledge for the fifth to fourth layer will also be very helpful. Now that I think about it, does the curse affect Nanachi or is Nanachi immune to it now, like Rek? Well, the logical answer is Nanachi isn't immune to it. But since Nanachi can see the curse, Nanachi can avoid it. Ah, this place, Flower of Fortitude, yep. The place that resembles Raisa's grave. Or is this actually the place? Have we entered the fifth layer though, the Sea of Corpses? But this place doesn't seem like a Sea of Corpses. Are we somewhere between the fifth and fourth layer? I hear something. Is this going to be one of the hollows? Whoa! I know you can do that. Like, what the heck? Cave Raiders. That is not a white whistlers? Well, it can also be a creature, right? They? Is this a dangerous humanoid creature? Umbra hands. Ah, nice name. Very fitting for Bond roots. His whistles designs, hands. Huh? Blaze rip. Ah, it is. Did he pick that up? Very nice of him for giving it back to us. Wait, what? Are you going to fight him? Don't. So you're just gonna watch him. Nanachi is buzzing from Rex words. Ah, we also have that kind of creature in real life. What's that? Liza's notes? Flower fields of the sixth layer. Wait, we are already on the sixth layer? Cite the organism that comes near them. That's insane and terrifying as freak. That's insane. Of course it is off limits. Well, I'd say that the white whistlers aren't supposed to be bad, collective humanity wise. And with Bondroot, I feel like he is a scientist type who is doing things for the sake of humanity. So I believe he and his team is not really a bad people. His means, though, are very morally questionable. Last longer, so they're still alive somehow. Mother heaven, that is gruesome, cruel. Amaranthine Deceptors. From the sixth layer. Oh, I see. So they are trespassing and causing havoc from to the other habitats. Yeah. When you think this show can't get any creepier and gruesome, they deliver. Uh, yeah, I don't think you're kidding me, Rek, if you think they're still savable. Rek, don't. Don't you dare feel your hands. Yeah, that's fine. You're not a cave rider. Just focus on protecting Rico. Man, we haven't even entered the fifth layer and it's already scary here. But it must be done. Well, Rico, I'm sure you, of all people, can understand the needed sacrifices for the betterment of many. You, who didn't even bat an eye when sacrificing Neritantan for survival. Twice. Also, wait, what? You mean Bondrut knows about them too, as well? How in the actual nonsense? Can he see the force of Abyss above that far? Even so, how can he pinpoint their location? Maybe he's been constantly spying on Nanachi to some means. Down of the deep soul, facing against the sovereign of dawn. Damn, this is so interesting, exciting. Sea of corpses, here we are. What are those circles, I wonder? Wait, the final point where you can return and still remain human. Last dive. You mean not even white whistles can come back from here? So whoever decided to go down there decided to never go back up? That opens up a lot of talks about Bondrut's experiment. Still a messed up experiment, but now it kind of feels more reasonable. Also, Bondrut's facility is the only entrance to the sixth layer. Does that mean every white whistlers who want to dive down will have to ask for Bondrut's permission first? Wait, no, I don't think he has the right to stop them anyway. Logically, since you're kids. Bidden? She got bidden? Is that a horrifying foreshadowing? I remember Liza wrote something about a scorpion-like creature here, though. Hamasiramas. Alright, they do need food hunting every time they explore new places. Concerning, eventually. The heck is that? Very interesting creature indeed. Remember Rico's food track. It's all about the taste, right? He said, some hope I see in your eyes, Nanachi. You ate worse food, I argue. Ago no Tokoro ka. Really? How the heck did you even survive this area with me this when you didn't even know about this food? Oh, you want to be another cook for the team? Good. We'll need it for when Rico is out of commission, which I fear will happen again. Rick is a very emotional boy, I see. Mm. Ah, yes. Rick did come from the seventh layer, supposedly. Good for you, Nanachi. Good for you. Oh, this place looks very advanced and otherworldly, like sci-fi kind of otherworldly. This is the thing. I bet the fact that you know all of this is because Bondrewd was willingly taught you all that knowledge. Cause I don't think you can know all of that from just speculations. Another showcase of Bondrewd being a talkable grey person instead of a villain or enemy, if he's even an enemy at all. I think we can somehow negotiate with the guy without having to fight him to get through this area, as long as we have the right words and he isn't seeking to kill us, which I don't think he is. Ghost voice? Another kid? Right, Maruk? Yeah, you guys are dealing with scientists here after all. Information is power. Papa? Bondrut's daughter? I kind of feel bad for the girl. Come on, Nanachi, your name is definitely known, and so there's no need to hide it. Bo- Bondrut. Final boss energy here. And with some of his men too. Easy rag. I understand, but this is not a fight we want to have. You cereal? I see. Ozen did say that red whistles are also the keys to activating some relics. So even the whistles are made out of special relic, which makes sense. So Bond would even know of Rico's white whistles. Treat it like a welcome guest. Staying in this place is of course going to feel very traumatic to Nanachi, but I think it's still better than having to deal with Bondrewd as an enemy. Looks like a prison chamber. I guess still more comforting and nicer than camping outside. Ah, from the past. Tastes like a wall, so you lick wall before. You see this? This is what I call plot point. This will be significant later. That too. I, I see. I'm curious about the mom. I bet you it has something to do with her actually. Yeah, but she's just sharing Abby's information. Things that I'm sure Bond would already know. Although Rico just revealed things about the Belchers, that's that's not a good thing. You better not reveal anything about your personal identity, Rico. Ah, okay, I think this is a good stopping place. And as I expected, we will not have to face Bondrewd in a confrontational way. Initially, at least. We'll see how this story going forward. For now, I'll see you people on the next part.